All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to Blueprints Day 10. Apple Orchard is goated. We start with 70 steps. I did burn so many last time. But let's check our outside room. I'd like to try a new room. I'd like to see all these outside rooms. Depends on what we get, I guess. We don't really care for the shelter anymore. We saw the note. We got our gem. The safe wasn't anything special. 2 special items is also kind of sick. I think we gotta see what the shrine has to do. It might be a permanent thing. It might, I don't know. It might do something. Okay. Candles, shrine. I imagine I look here, and then making an offering of coins will result in the bestowal of a beneficial blessing that will last for several days. And we obviously have no coins. That's why I haven't done this. I thought it may be money, maybe something with the fountain outside where we give it money as well, right? And whenever we come here, we don't ever have any money. Because we just started. But that's okay. We'll start with a lot more steps than last time. I'm not going to bother to go to the apple orchard. I don't think there's anything there for me. At least like commonly. I always start left, right. I think let's go left this time. Maybe we should start up one of these days, just for fun. Storm has a key. Key is pretty good early. Well, maybe not. I feel like we do a lot worse when I cut off one of the entrance doors immediately. Nook is a great twist. The parlor's a great twist. Here we can get some gems. We obviously get to take the corner, right? Every box is black. That is false. That is always false for the rest of time. Every box contains gems. That is also false. Therefore, you are true. What the... The statement on one of the the statement on one of the other 2 boxes would be true if you replace the word every with the word this. On one of the other boxes. Now, this has to be true because these are both false. But that also means that we're going to change the word on it, so that's hell. Okay. And it would be either this box is black, which is false, which means this box does contain gems, is what this actually says according to the thing. And we get our gems. I hope we never see that again. No car keys. We found car keys there once and never again. And we couldn't put the car keys in. I have no coins. I have no quarrel with you. We could find some coins even on the ground. We saw that with the metal detector, but we might need the metal detector for them to ever spawn. But whatever. An observatory. We've been a little... I mean, it gives us a bonus for looking at it, right? And a permanent upgrade for later. I feel like you take it, you might find something around... Oh, yeah, I wanted to look at the name of this book. The Fixed Stars, the Stargazer's Companion to Constellations. If we get a library, we can see if that's the same book as the library has or something else. The Fixed Stars. Apples are extra delicious today. That is my only one. Okay. Okay. I wonder if there's a strat where you put down the commissary before you need it. I never take it unless I have money, but then I never have money and I never take it. And then when I need it and I have money, it doesn't show up. Still, give me a pantry. Might have an apple. Extra delicious. We get money. All right, well. Still a good fruit. And we can snake around here. I don't mind. Well, I don't really want to go back through the chapel, so a bedroom is not horrible. A nook would force us to loop back and we lose money. But a bedroom I kind of like, and then we can reconnect to the entrance hall and we never need to go through the chapel again. I don't see anything different in here, any items, anything on the floor. 40 coins. But 3 gems I don't have. That's gotta be rare. We've never seen this. I wonder if we have to open the vault to get the coins? Or we have to open the vault at all if there's a puzzle there. The vault itself probably counts as a safe. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if that's correct, but let's get a den so we can line up here and get more gems. Let's go up. Now a nook, pretty good. A spare room, pretty good. I do like a spare room because it'll let us come out up this way. The nook will reconnect us to the foundation, but so will the entrance hall. And the spare room could still connect us to the foundation, so whatever. No anything here. That's fine. Commissary. Kind of central. Might be useful later if we get a vault or have coins or whatever. It does cost money. We cannot connect to the foundation. Guess bedroom is a lot of steps. Let's drop a commissary. We don't necessarily have to shop here. I mean, we can look. There's no problem in looking. Gem, a magnifying glass, a shovel. Is it always this? No, we've bought like a salt shaker from here, but I feel like I've always seen shovel. So maybe that's why dig spots are so prevalent. I think you have to take security. Security plus breaker box combo is free open doors. A lot of places. This cost us a gem. If we ever find the password, maybe we find the password today, right? There's a trunk somewhere I haven't seen. Interesting. But for right now, we want to go offline mode, unlocked, and we want to set the security level to low so the keycard doors don't show up. But if they do show up later and we can turn the power off, that's awesome. I'd love if there was a breaker box here, to be honest with you. Ah! I don't have any gems because I spent it on the last 2 rooms. The garage is so good. Keys are so important. I have to take this. And this is the furnace room, so more red rooms. Now, I don't believe we've ever been here. I don't believe there's anything to do in here. So that's great. So we've just hit an excellent wombo combo of failure. we could have bought a gem before I don't know. I didn't think about doing it. There's a trunk in here. We obviously have no keys. I believe trunks are always locked, and we have no proof of otherwise. Okay, so every room is now going to look like this because of the furnace. We have to take the corridor or else we die. It's non-negotiable. I don't see anything special. We have to take the maid's chamber or else we die. I would love to take the solarium at some point. However, I can't. Now, I don't think we've ever been in the maid's chamber either. Apparently, this is a bedroom. Or I guess this corner is, but maybe the whole room is technically a bedroom. Staff notice. Ah, he has died. Ah, all work must leave by Friday, November 6th, and we show up on November 7th. This is Babbage. So that explains why everything is empty. She's presumably the housekeeper, and that sounds right with what we know. Mila. The saint of brooms, or housekeeping, or something like that. Interesting, I can click on this. There may be something with the magnifying glass. Maid's outfit is not an item, sadly, and then some miscellaneous things. Anyways, it's a red room. Drawing room. can't get it. Gymnasium, have to take it. We have a lot of steps, so I don't really mind. Hopefully we don't get forced into the weight room, which causes us to lose half of our steps. I'm going to take a laboratory. I'm not going to go in unless there's an item on the counter or something. Don't force me into the weight room. Okay, we lost. I see no way around this. Unless this closet gives us a stick of dynamite that I can actually pick up. We just lose. Would have been nice to do that earlier. What is the other... Oh, the sleep mask. We cannot get anywhere, so... We're just cooked. Okay. Well, we got a star in the observatory. I wasn't even, like, speeding. That just is unfortunate. Red Cottage, there you go. I thought I had a good plan. We did great on the left side, and then we had to take the dark room because we had no gems, so... Oh, I could have put some money in the shrine. I could have done that. I did forget about that entirely. Alright, well that kind of hurts, but day 11... Now we know how the shrine works, at least. Maybe I should go to the outer room later? Is there ever an advantage to taking it earlier? I think the root cellar, right? And the root cellar might be one we want to take if we see it today, because we haven't taken it. I'm just trying to think, yeah, is there any room that benefits from taking it immediately? I don't think so. But the root cellar or the schoolhouse, which we've also never seen. We've seen the root cellar plenty of times. Maybe this is rarer. 8 classrooms to today's draft pool. And I did just remember, I bought whatever piece of food adds a morning room to the house draft pool. And I did not see the morning room yesterday. So that sucks. 8 classrooms. Maybe classrooms are sick. I don't know. Maybe there's something in here, though. There's a lamp and some desks. And, is that the third one, or is that... Oh, okay. So the orchard, the hovel, and the schoolhouse. Maybe the last one's in the root cellar, or the other one. Anything with these books? Anything with these papers? Okay, hang on. A blackboard. Can't take the markers or anything. Okay. 38 years. Closing address. Lady Epson. Mrs. Peterson, future principal and my reluctant successor. Architect, Baron Sinclair, of course. Oh, I see. This was closed in place of the classrooms in the house? Is what I'm going to think that is. Okay, thank you to the students, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Better do it. And make sure to give Mrs. Peterson her gift. That is it. That drawer. Hang on. Kind of sounds like I can interact with this. I guess that's just the footsteps? Okay. Herbie's desk. Are there any other desks worth noting? I mean, this one's tipped over. Okay, well, I guess we'll see what classrooms are about when we go back to the house. But yeah, we really should take a root cellar. I think the commissary always has a shovel, and that could give us a lot of steps of food, or I don't know, maybe there's other stuff that we've never dug up before. But anyways, Let's go middle. Let's go middle. I said I was gonna go middle. Let's go middle. We've never been in the Chamber of Mirrors. And we've never had its effect either. What does this do? Okay, let's open that door. I see. So we have to come from the other side to be able to press that button to open another one, to open another one, to open another one, to hit the center button. Now, what the center button does may be extremely relevant to something. There's also 4 pieces of art in here. No, they're just mirrored. They're all Bridge Bride, which is the G here. This is put it back down. Okay. Interesting, but we'll try to go to the back of it. Or I guess we could go into the side and hit that button, which probably opens that button. But I wonder what happens in the center. The library. We have a schoolhouse. Interesting. 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 We also... Oh, we have a book already here. Or... I guess this is not a book. But a treasure map. I'm going to note this on this for a minute. This is one over... I don't think that's telling me that's the letter X, but I guess we want to dig something up in that room or do something. This is the book we checked out. Pump system. Now, we've never... I think maybe I took the pool once, but we've never seen the pump room. Aquarium, fountain, or good old-fashioned swimming pool. Dear God. Water control panel. I assume this is the explanation of the pump room, which maybe this would make more sense if we've seen the pump room. Water control panel. 1 button for each different water source. Does it tell me what those are? No. Press a button to select the water source. If you want to drain or fill your pool, press pool. Regardless of the number of pumps or water sources, water can only be adjusted if the corresponding blah 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 is selected. The next step is to either set the pump associated with that source to pump in or out. I see. So we press the button. Then we go in or out, and we can push it in or out. And presumably that puts it in like a reservoir somewhere. I guess it would have to. 2 selected. Okay, the pump, sure. Pump may be connected to more than one tank, allowing you to store and retrieve even more water. Recommended for cleaning larger Olympic-sized pools. In these cases, the tank a pump is using can be changed by a switch flip. Quick start. Select the panel. Use the pump. Awesome. Okay. I feel like that would be possible without that, but let's assume it wouldn't be. Is that a thing on the floor? No, that's just the column. I've never seen an item up here, but I don't know. We've seen our books. We've played a lot. It's interesting that page just said upgrade discs in red letters. I'm assuming those are all in safes. Perhaps the 8 safes we have in our list. I don't know why these are here. I do love the den. I do love the pantry. I do love the nook. Spent most time in the goddamn entrance hall. I guess that makes sense. You have to do it every time. Anyways. Library. Give me a good rare room or something. The study. While drafting, you may spend gems to redraw floor plans. The classroom, which we do not seem to have any gems for. It's messed up if 8 classrooms are going to cost gems. Half my steps can't do it. Let's take the study. I do want to get into the Chamber of Mirrors, though. And this will prevent me, but we've never been in the study. It's another blue room. There is a safe here. Interesting. Another safe puzzle that we may have to solve. Oh! I see. This is telling me about the art puzzle, isn't it? I haven't seen a lot of these, but it seems to be face ace. There you go. Beard bard. So, okay. I don't know if it's possible with so little time, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all of the rooms of the house. Sets of 2. I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional. Okay. Sink a pen. Interesting. Ink in it, like a barcode? That's interesting. 44 letters in the message. Face and ace. There's our answer. If we never found that out, there we go. Unused paintings. Glove, love, sting, sing. Interesting. A blueprint of the den, maybe? Does that look right? Okay, can't touch those. Can't touch this. The chess puzzle. Don't tell me. No, because this isn't the right grid. But there's a black queen on d8. That might be the chess piece for this room. I will write it down. The study doesn't seem that common. We've never seen it. But that's very interesting. We found a queen, which is, you know, one of the most important pieces. A globe that we can spin. We've already had this letter. Okay, nothing else. 44. I wonder where the safe code is. Safe code could... Well, it can't be D8. There's no letters. Could Thursday. Thursday is 11:06. I think if this is before I show up, then the Thursday before that is 11:06. Okay, it is not related to that. Because we know... no, no, it's 11:05. We show up on 11:07 on a Saturday, so it's 11:05. Okay, still not related to that. Glad I checked. Like the blueprints might have it on them. We might need a magnifying glass for something. Could be related to 44. Just don't know. Would it just be 0044? That seems too easy. Okay. I don't see any other clue anywhere. There's like a smudge there. Okay. I think we have to dip, but we now know there's a safe in the study room. And while drafting, we can spend gems to redraw, which is not the greatest use of gems, I believe, but oh well. No gems. Okay, well, we've lost. That's it. We cannot progress in the Chamber of Mirrors. We cannot progress the study. And we cannot progress here because I can't get the observatory. Are you kidding me? What the hell? I guess that is my fault for... well, we didn't know this was a dead end at the time. There is a key seemingly on that table. Are all the tables? Oh god, it also repeats above us. Okay. We learned something about the study. That's it, and we learned about the pump room and can get a new book next time we see it. This is still the same. Can I like take the pawn now with the study? I don't know. There's just nothing else to do. It's messed up. Is about all I have to say. We can look for the save code some more, but I just don't know what I'm looking for. We're looking for 4 numbers, presumably. It's not Thursday, 11:05. Let me guess 11:04, just in case I'm wrong there. I've been very bad with the math. Could it just be 44? There's nothing saying it has to be 4 digits. I think they just always have been. Like 450 W59 shows up here and here, but these are like the same blueprint. I guess we want to look at it from this way, because then we get the starts on A. Does this imply I'm white? I don't take that out of context. This like barcode on this may be a magnifying glass thing, but we can't even look at it normally, so I don't think so. Can't turn off the light. Can't read this book. Can't pick up the book. Can't interact with the chessboard. Okay, had to try. You never know. But yeah, is it a rare room? Unusual, yeah, because we spawned or we drafted it from the library, which makes sense. Well, Chamber of Mirrors, that's rare. It is classified as a dead end, I guess, because you have to go around in order to connect these, I guess. Because I assume I go around and then I can boop button. This will open this mirror. Center button's interesting. Maybe that opens all doors? Or maybe it does something else. And we don't even know about the classrooms, because the classrooms appear to cost gems, or maybe I got unlucky with the slot it generated in. I don't know. But we did... The schoolhouse was what gave us the fire, right? So now we only need 1 more, which I feel is connected to the lab somehow, or the car, or something else. Could be anything, I guess, but nearly there. Let's just take a look at everything, man. We've never seen these. That's an incredible amount of rooms I just haven't seen. Or taken, I guess. There's only 1 more hallway. Green rooms, and now the core yard is now a hallway. 4 more shops is interesting. And then I assume 6 more additions, but who knows, and some more outer rooms and house history. Yep, we can look at that. We can look at the settings. Thanks for watching. All we got out of that was the queen and how the rooms worked, I guess. 4 drafting rooms. Oh. Maybe that's what the experiment was referring to. Was not... No, it did specifically say drawing rooms in the last episode. But drafting rooms would be the type that has the drafting symbol on them. And architect's bungalow, because we didn't get very far. But anyways, we'll see you tomorrow for the next one. What a weird episode, huh?